All right, happy Sunday. This is day 2. Unloading our storage unit. It's pretty warm today, I will say. We are unloading storage unit full of $50,000 in inventory. Truck said it was 100 degrees. After I had to jump start it, of course, battery's still dead. I got to take this thing into service. Now leaking oil everywhere. Or I shouldn't say everywhere. It's got a pretty good drip run going right now. Worse than when it's running than when it's not. So it's probably somewhere up high on the motor. Plus I got this Uconnect service warning. Now my gear shifter won't light up. I've got a whole bunch of issues going on. Got to get this thing into service. But right now, it's just going to be running, and I won't shut it off until I'm done tonight. So we're going to burn through probably half a tank of gas. But we're going to get that unit unloaded. I got the trailer on the back here. I'm hoping to knock it out in one trip. I don't know if it's possible. Yesterday we did like 6 trips or something. So if I could do this in one trip, that would be amazing, and I could drop the trailer back off over by my dad's house where we store it. We'll see if we get that lucky. It's gonna take a while. Worst part is we got to take all the boxes out, put them in the truck bed, put them in my buddy's car, and then I gotta take the racking down, put the racking on the trailer, try to strap it all down, bring it all home. Then everything's gonna get shoved in the garage and reorganized another day. And the worst part is my garage right now, I've got glass everywhere from sorting out the glass. Stockpile of glass we have for the Buick, which is just crazy. You can check my other video. We got the Buick out of the garage, brought that over to my dad's house so we can start working on it this year. Either way, I will see you at the storage unit because I gotta turn my AC up. I'm sweating my butt off right now. The truck, keeping it on pretty much off just so I can speak and hopefully you don't hear it in the background. So I'll see you at the storage unit. Home sweet home. We just finished round 2, heading back right now to storage unit. Temperature outside still 91 degrees. Oh, I can't wait for this to be over. I've had enough. We're almost there. All right, this should be the final trip. So we're gonna get the last few boxes out there, break down the shelves, that thrown on the truck and the trailer, load it in the other car too. Bring it all back, quickly throw it in the garage. Then I want to go return the trailer back to where I park it and store it. That is moving $50,000 of inventory in 2 days. Lessons learned from this trip: don't pick the hottest day. When you're this tired, a dolly. Can't even tell if a dolly's helping or not anymore. All right, we're on the road. See you over at storage. The final load and breakdown of the shelves. That's a big one. All right, quick update. We are back in storage. I really hope this is the last trip. We just got to get these boxes out of here, break these shelves down, and we'll be on our way. That means when I unload the truck bed, I got to make space for the shelves and the racking because it's not going to go well on the trailer. It's going to be all loose and want to fall off the trailer. Probably boxes are going to have to go on the trailer. Racking will go in here. And then we can go home. All right, that is the final box, top shelves. So that's a huge accomplishment. Just gotta grab a few pieces that fell off over here, and then we move down a row. I can't believe it. We got it cleared out. All the racks are gone. Almost everything is gone, but we have a tiny bit left. That's it. One whole trip for just this left. We got all the racking loaded up in the truck. all the boxes loaded up on the trailer, and the second car is completely full. And I have to make another trip. All right, I'll see you back at the house. We got to spend another good hour getting this thing unloaded. I got to get new batteries because my camera keeps dying. I wasn't even able to record everything because it keeps eating batteries. It's so hot out. All right, see you back at the house. All right, trailer is done, van is done. Now we just gotta get the metal out of the truck. Really running tight on space. Pretty much got a walkway through here, and that's about it. I can barely fit in here almost. Racking is probably gonna have to go right there. Gonna have to get tucked in behind this hood, set right in there, I guess. Also been underneath that cable, air hose. So yeah, let's get to it. So this is the Stream Garage rack system. It's actually pretty nice, super strong. I'll show you how I put it together though. The one downfall is just those grates don't really lock in place pretty well, but what I did was zip tie them all so they just become one big grate that goes along the length of the entire shelf. They're much stronger. They don't fall out. They don't move out of place or anything. It's much better for like overhead, because when you're tossing a package up there, they're shifting, it's just gonna fall. So that kind of makes it one unit. It doesn't really move. You can kind of toss packages up there. Once I rebuild them, we're gonna go along that wall and then in the garage. Once I rebuild them, I'll show you how I rebuild them, make them super strong. I would definitely recommend these. These things are awesome. Like budget pallet racking, if you could call it that. It's pretty sturdy. I wouldn't put a pallet on it, so don't hold me to that. But all right, we gotta get this unloaded. I still got one more trip to make. We are clearly losing sunlight. Unfortunately, it's getting late. Let's get this unloaded. Still gotta get the trailer and then head to storage and get the last load. All right, let's get to it. All right, we are wrapping it up for today. It has been a day, let me tell you. 95 degrees all day. Finally, it's cooling down a little bit and there's actually a breeze. It feels phenomenal. Worst part is I buried myself in my garage pretty good over there. It's a ton of boxes. Wasn't able to finish storage today, so that means there will be a part 3. It won't be that extensive. I guess part 4 will be me rebuilding storage racking here, and now I'm almost wondering if I should try to fit some here so I can get this area cleaned up. I mean, this looks like a miserable mess right now, but most of it's because stuff's just pulled out everywhere for the cars that I cleared out. Just threw everything from storage back in the garage to get it out of the elements. So I'm really hoping pull that stuff back out, reorganize the car parts and stuff, get that out of the way, and build the shelves. Once I build the shelves, I can start to put all the boxes back onto the racking and start to get reorganized in there. Still got the trailer here. Probably tomorrow I'm gonna drop the trailer off and then go to storage, get the final load in the truck and bring it home, and then I'll have to plan for a day to get the storage rack built here. Benefit of the storage racks are nice because you can organize product and it's easier to get to something. You know, when it's stacked floor to ceiling and you need a box in the middle or something, it's impossible. You gotta take everything apart to get to it. This, you can break up your stack, organize it a little bit better. It won't tip. You can secure it to the floor or the wall if you want to. So I'll definitely secure it to the wall so it doesn't tip and get everything set up there. That'd be pretty exciting. Next step after that, as far as the business and moving it forward, is I have to finish. Right there is actually my print shop. It's a closet in my garage. Kind of hard to see it right now, but I gotta finish that. I gotta put an interior door on there. I gotta put some ventilation in there, and I might even do a mini split for like a mobile home in there. I need to keep the temperature kind of controlled, and because I was so tied up with this storage unit job, I wasn't running my printer all weekend, so we're gonna be a little bit behind come tomorrow morning. But with it so hot, and that's like an oven in the little room, it just gets ridiculously hot, and then eventually the printer will just shut down. I've never got it to that hot yet. I don't ever plan to get it there. I usually run some fans and try to circulate it right now, but I gotta put a vent in there, maybe even a mini split, keep it ideally 70 degrees year round. We'll see what we can do there. That's the next major project in the garage. But yeah, you can see here we're on the trailer right now. It is completely empty. Truck bed is empty. So I'm super lucky to have such an awesome partner in this. So I gotta go inside, help her, put the baby to sleep, get back to it first thing tomorrow morning. And I gotta figure out a new system for these camera batteries. My camera just keeps shutting down and shutting down and shutting down. I don't know if there's any tips or tricks. I'm gonna have to try to read something online on how to keep these things cool or what. I don't even know why it's shutting off now in the random of recording. I'm kind of scared to review all this footage, see where it cut off, where it didn't yet, but I guess that's part of the learning curve. We'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for sticking it out with me through this unbearable weather. Got one more day left of this. Good night.